Hello guys, I'm back again today with some Unreal development. The last time, Friday, didn't really go so well. Things didn't work out the way I wanted them to because of the issues with potential static functions and stuff. So the blueprint macro library is kind of awkward. The blueprint function library is kind of awkward. Everything is just weird. So today I thought I'm gonna try and implement this kind of stuff in C++. Um, Obviously I've been shitting on C++ a lot, and I will continue to do so. But I think functionality like this, stuff right here, just doesn't make sense to have it in a blueprint. That's just super inconvenient. Same thing with these static functions. It's just, ugh. Blueprints are fine if you have like sequential stuff going on. But this is just, come on. We can't do this. It's not even like, it's not easy to write, and it's also not easy to read. And it should at least be one of these things. So I did watch a very small tutorial about how to implement stuff in C++. And I have one static function here that I can call. And this is really all I need for the time being. So the question is, where do I start? I have several methods. Across different types of blueprints. I think, so the thing I wanted to do was have, yeah, so I had these different AI classes. And we want to lower the price. We get the price modifier. Then we calculate the value of all the shopkeeper items. And then we want to get the difference. Ah, yeah, we want to return which items we want to remove and which ones we want to add. And we needed the difference. Total perceived shop offer value. So this is not correct. Items to add. The function that I wanted to call is this get coin difference. Which is right now in this data asset, which I think is also not great. And I wanted to implement it as a macro, or I wanted to implement it as a static function. Get coins with value. So this calculates how many coins of each type we need to get to a specific value. So I think I'm gonna do this in C++ first. So let's see. I have my function library here. I'm gonna see if I can rename this without stuff breaking. No, there's no renaming. Okay. What can I even say at this point? So let's make a new C++ class, print function library, and I'm gonna call this trait barter functions. Should be public. Okay, so header. Also, what's crazy to me is that there's apparently no autocomplete, at least in the tutorial I saw. The guy said there would be no autocomplete. So this is just something we need. I don't know what it does, but it's also... Oh yeah, Unreal is compiling in the background. So what exactly this does doesn't matter to me right now. I know that I need this stuff. View function, blueprint, pure, or pure functions that don't need a world context. I put this in barter functions, and we call this bitcoins with value, and our input is an integer. Yeah. So, and now why does it doesn't tell me anything? Anyway, now I just have to implement this here. Yeah, okay, and I need an array, right? I asked ChatGPT for a cheat sheet. Arrays. Unreal arrays are a little bit different. So this is the values that we can use. Array int 32 values. So now I am gonna just drag this over here so I can copy this. No, anytime I click this, Visual Studio goes into the background. Nice. Okay, so we need a for each. So these values have to be sorted from biggest to lowest, but we are just gonna assume that. So we do a for each. Wait, for each was like for in 32 value in values. Oh no, it's colon. Okay. That's gonna be hard to watch from now on because I have to figure out how everything works in C++. So then we needed to. Why is there another loop in here? Oh yeah. No. I have a loop inside the loop. Okay, so first thing is we need our target value and mod this by the value that we have, and we store that in 32 remainder. Let's declare this here. This is target value. And like this. And then, oh yeah. So for the, oh no, first we have to divide. So in 32, value amount is remainder divided by value. So this is how many coins we need. And okay. There's too many windows on my screen right now. Even 3 screens is not enough. This is the amount we need. And oh yeah, I have to return an array of class references. So I don't know. Let's see. I have to Google this. Unreal Engine C++ array of class reference. T subclass of array of classes. Wait. I'm the spawner class C++. Part of what it uses was an array of classes that it used to instantiate map pieces using a map chunk based GWorld spawn actor. I wanted to have an array of f chunk types and instantiate and test them. However, I'm doing 99% of my code in Blueprint, so I made my map spawner class in actor and made a blueprint that inherited from it. I was planning on adding my map type to uClass array and have the code use them. However, I cannot use this as blueprints can't use uClass. Blueprints can, however, store arrays of class types, so I could have an array of map chunk bases and instantiate from there. However, I do not know how to declare an array of class types in C++. Only in blueprints. Okay, this seems to be the exact question that I have. So U property edit anywhere, blueprint read write, category any, T array T subclass off. So oops, T array just this. Oh wait, I have to set that in the header as well. T subclass off. Hmm? Die Argumentliste für Klassenvorlage. That's missing something. I don't know what. Maybe Unreal can tell me more. I try to compile this. It's doing something. I don't know what. Definitely not accepting any inputs right now. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to return. No, I do need the class types. But I also have to input them. Are you okay? Are we doing things? Please see Live Coding Console for more information. Live Coding Console is not reacting to my inputs. Oh, do I have to reload? No. So I also want this as an input. I'll just call this classes. Oh, yeah, I also have to put all of this in the header. Let's see. Unreal is very unhappy with me. I get some pop-ups that are just black on my other screen. Like this one. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Console. Like how is anyone working with this? I'm not even kidding right now. This is just so. Oh. Okay, let's restart Unreal. I have lots of these messages that aren't really showing up. Like now I've completely closed Unreal, but they're still here. Okay, now they're gone. Oof. I'm starting to understand why not many people use Unreal compared to other engines, even though the features are very, very strong. But the usability is just trash. I mean, I'm not even exaggerating. Unreal is just not easy to use. It was pretty good in the beginning. Like, you have some blueprints, have some examples, and doing stuff in blueprints is pretty easy for the first couple of weeks. But now I'm like, I don't know, 1.5 months in. And things are really starting to fall apart just on a conceptual level. It's just very, very inconvenient. And also it takes a long time to start. But I mean, that's the same with Unity. Unity's loading times for empty projects are actually the worst. And I feel like it's gotten way worse in the past years. When I started with Unity like 12 years ago, it was still pretty lightweight. But now it's just, there's so many packages that are just installed in empty projects. Godot, on the other hand, loads lightning fast. It's a really, really lightweight engine. Okay, let's see. Can we now see the console again? Okay, and the console is also my friend again. So I try to recompile. We see build failed. Water functions. Error found. When expecting. Okay. So these need like a defined type, but like what type? Is it U class? Subclass of U class? Is that what it wants me to do? Let's see. Can we compile? It is compiling. Compiling also takes a long ass time. I guess because it has to check all the blueprints for references. But that would be... Yeah, somehow the C++ has to interface with the blueprints. So I can imagine that takes some time. Okay, it failed again. Declaration von Remain. Why is it German? Deklaration von Remainder blendet vorherige lokale Deklaration aus. Okay, so I mean my Unreal is English, but the compilation output is German. Interesting. Yeah. This is of course not right. Wait, I also need... No, this is correct. Remainder. Okay, but it seems to be happy with this. So let's compile again. I just want to see that the inputs and outputs are correct. And then we can implement the function buddy. Maybe I need a fourth screen. Like Unreal by itself kind of needs 3. There's just too many windows. We're still compiling. Really takes a long ass time to compile. We still get red. Unreal. Failed to link patch. Exit code. What? Data function, CPP, error, link, Verweis auf nicht aufgelöstes externes Symbol, private static class, T-array class, subclass of view class. Oh. Array class. That doesn't tell me anything useful. Public static void. UBATA functions. Nicht aufgelöste externe. So it can't find something. Probably the T subclass? Or the U class? Okay. So this is no work for me. How do I then add a class to such array in C++? Let's say I have something like array subclass of useSkill. Suppose after this long it may be silly to even ask, but have you got this figured out for yourself? Partially, I managed to do this blueprint simply by using arrays related nodes. Signing T subclass of in C++. T subclass of class. Jeez Louise. This. Okay, wait. Let me try and do a very small test. Just comment all of this out, and then I want to do just a void, and I don't want an array, I just want this, my class. And then, oh wait, this doesn't have to say static, does it? No. And this just does nothing. Just want to see if this is in any way correct or not. Okay, so we compile again. We fail. Blueprint pure specifies not allowed for function with no return value and no. Okay. So this has to return something, so we just they return 1, and that should hopefully be okay. We are building, we are compiling, doing things. I just added one function, and it still takes so long to compile. Oh, mhm. The array uClass pointer. Okay, build failed. Bitcoins with value doesn't return anything. Oh. Gibt einen Wert. Oh, yeah, this has a void when it should say this. Okay, we try again. Maybe I can dock this down here? No. Can I not dock this anywhere? Oh man, the compile times. Are we still in the 80s? That's what it feels like. You hand in your code for compilation and then you go brew a coffee. Maybe take a quick vacation to Japan or something. When you come home after 2 weeks, code is maybe compiled and gives you an error. Um, so what does this say? Okay, it's the same error as before. Can't find external symbol. So this does not seem to be the way to do it. I found another thing that says just uClass pointer. Let's see if that works. Okay, we're compiling. Yeah. One file. One freaking file. One little change. This is not okay. These compile times are not okay. It's even worse than just using blueprints. uh, uh, okay, so U class. It doesn't seem to like U class. Hmm. If I were to do T subclass of a actor, let's see if that works. I'm seeing this as an example. Oopsie. Subclass of. So I would expect this to work. An array of actor classes is T array of T subclass of T actor. But when they're not actor classes, what is the proper base class to use? Is it like U object or something? I mean, I guess my items are actors, so that could work in this case. But still not amazing. Again, link error. What the frick? Private static. Wait. Is that not even the problem? This is public. Why does it say private? What the frick? Okay. Maybe that's not even the issue here. Let's try and just do this. I mean, that should definitely be able to be compiled. U function, blueprint pure, category. Yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't be able to be compiled now. Nicht aufgelöstes externes Symbol, private static int, ubarter functions, get coins with value. What the frick? It can't get the function? This one says public. This one says private. Huh? This is my function. Looks the same as this. We have public blueprint function library. uClass, class, my project API, class name, public, blueprint function library, generate body, uFunction. Why does, huh? And then here we do, ow, oh, Jesus Christ. We need this guy. We need the header name. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if that works now. We need the name of the header for the function. Oh. I still get all of these and they never disappear. I mean, this is just sad. What year is this? 2024? Why are we still having compile times like 1970? Okay, that was the problem. And also, why are we still using C++ in 2024? I mean, we should have left this language behind a long time ago. So now I should be able to call anywhere get coins with value in data functions. This is my C++ node. So now we can try the stuff again with, let's see, let's try this. Did it work? I'm not seeing the console. This still the same old. Why are you not doing anything right now? Oh. Show console. Okay. So these messages also, they don't disappear. I mean, they disappeared now, but as soon as I bring the console back up, and I have these same messages on both of my other screens. Oh. Why am I doing this to myself? But functions get points with value. Aha. Okay. So this is the correct thing. So then I should be able to do a T array of all of this. We're getting there. very slowly, but we're getting there. We file again. Uh, at least they have a garbage collector now in C++, at least in the Unreal C++, which is something. It's not like garbage collectors have been a thing since the 90s. And the compilation times. The stream is just me complaining. Okay, so that compiled. And let's see. We should be able to have an array of classes. Yeah, okay. Okay. So now I trust this enough to do this. Oh, yeah, wait. Before we go back, we have to do this. And T array subclass of U class. Okay, yeah, this would be it. So now, for the actual functionality, we need for is it int 32e. Oh, jeez, lies in my face. Equal to 0. Okay, this is very much like C sharp. Remain value amount. Let's call this maybe value count or just count. I don't know. Call it count. Plus I smaller than count. And now, wait, what comes now? Now we need the remainder. And wait, no, this comes afterwards. The remainder is this. And if the remainder is 0, then we just break. And here, yeah, I have to create my result array, which is this, and wait, array. Okay, I just say res and res dot add. What do we add? we get from the classes dot really get. Oh no, we do just this classes. Array index. Oh yeah, I need the index here. Ta-dum. So this has to be J, and this is for int I smaller than. How do I get the length of the array? See. T array length. Is it size? Is it count? Num. Okay. Arrays num. And where to get the number of elements? Or is it? Is this a static thing? And I have to do it like this? No. Oh. 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 Like this? Okay. I plus plus and value is res I. Don't tell me there's a different way to index an array. Oh, wait. I need values. Oh, yeah. Values num, not res num. Okay. Value. Smaller than count. Then we do classes. I like, oopsie, like this. And then we return res at the end. I think that's all. No, no. Where's my window? Here. We add however many instances we need of that class. And then we just return it. Yeah, that should be it. Yeah. Let's see if Unreal is happy with me. I'm a good little programmer. And I did my C++ correctly. uh, but I mean, this is already much better than this. At least in here, you get like an idea of what's happening just by looking at it. Are we done? Did we compile? Or are we still? No, we're still in the middle of it. I cannot believe that this takes so long. This is insane. compilation error. Fuck. I is not. Oh, yeah. We need to initialize I. That would be prudent. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay, so let's try again. It's really faster to just look at your code and look for potential compile errors than to wait for Unreal to tell you something. This is really long compilation time. I cannot even stress enough how unreasonably long this is. We're waiting several seconds. At least, like, I have to stop this and, I mean, time this and see how long it really is, because this is not an okay compilation time. Okay. Successfully compiled the thing. So now we can do get points with value from my barter functions. And this I should also be able to call from like normal objects, I would think. That's essentially what I was looking for, like just super standard static functions, but for some reason you can't make them in blueprints. So this would be our target value. Alright, oh no, I need this in here. Wait, why is this called input? Should be called target value. Oh, because in the header it's still called input. Okay, let me rename this to target value. Now I'm gonna time this. How long this actually takes to compile. I press compile and start. Okay, this was... Oh, this is not even the correct thing I used. I should use my phone. Just use my phone. So we're gonna add like 10 seconds to whatever this comes out to be. Just for changing the name of a parameter. We're already at half a minute. Holy shit. Holy crap. And now we're done. Okay, so 41 seconds. Plus 10, so almost a minute for each compilation. This is not okay. This is really not okay. So this didn't even get updated. Let's see if I... Okay. Yeah, no. Hmm. Oof, oof. Um, Bitcoins with value. Um, so I think I still want this in the macro, or maybe because I still need my my reference to this guy, my data asset. Boom, boom. Where is my static function? Can you open this? Oh, yeah, that's already open right here. So I could delete this. Because I still need to set these somewhere. The values and the coins that we have. And I think it would be best to have these in my data asset. So, oh yeah, I can't do get coins asset in here because this needs a world context again. So, oh yeah, I just use this and get coins with value from here. Values and coins. Get coins. Um, of class references, item class references. Oh, so still not the correct type. U class. Okay, then I will use. What can I even use? Class references. This is BP item class. Oh, maybe. Um. Wait. We have the A actor thing. This is a U object. Maybe I should use U object, not U class. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Anywhere else? No. Okay. Now we compile again. I mean, Godot doesn't compile at all when you are working with GDScript, which of course has a whole another set of issues. They are working with a non-compiled language. So I'd still prefer a compiled language with a long compilation time than a non-compiled language. But like to compare to Unity with C#, This can also take a long time when you're changing lots of things in different libraries, but it's much faster than this usually. I'll get coins with value. This is now object class reference, and this is compatible. Okay, so that's the way to do it. And then we return target value items. EP item class reference array. Oh, yeah, we also need okay, so this should just be object now. Maybe it is better to do this as actor. Yeah, I think it should be actor anyway. Plus they have to be instantiated. Or maybe I'm really not sure how to split this up. Because I don't want any like super specific things in my C++. I would like it to be as generic as possible. And I don't think, I mean, the way I would do this in C# would be to have a wildcard, but I don't think that C++ or blueprints can handle wildcards. So that is why I would want to go for the most basic type. Or can I define wildcards like this? No. Nope. Probably no wildcards. So do we go with actor? Yeah, let's go with actor. Actor. The other possibility would be to not handle classes here at all. But then I'd have to do the same thing in blueprints again, which is also not great. So let's try and see if we can do this with an actor. I'm never gonna get over these compilation times. I hope I don't have to do too many things in C++. The blueprints compile pretty much immediately. But the C++ on the other hand, needs all the time. Okay, so Bitcoins with value from this. This should still work. And yeah, so we can't return BP item, but we can return hectare. And that's really the next best thing. The other option is that the caller just has to cast everything, but that's also not great. Let me ask ChatGPT if there are really no generic. Is it possible to use generic in my Express code? Feature two generics called templates. Templates allow you to write generic and reusable code. It can operate with any data type. Templates can be used with functions, classes, and other constructs. Template type name team. Okay. Template limitations in Unreal Engine. While you can use templates in Unreal Engine, there are a few things to keep in mind. Blueprints templates are compile time features, so they don't work directly with blueprints, which are more runtime oriented. Yeah, that's what I thought. Your object derived classes, Unreal's reflection system used by blueprints, garbage collection, etc., doesn't work well with templates. You can create template classes that derive from your object. Okay, that's all I needed to know. That's pretty much what I thought. Hmm. I guess another option would be to define my classes in C++. No. Let's not. Let's not do that. Let's see how far this gets me. Points asset. Oh yeah. Need this as a local variable. Okay, so I don't need any of this. Okay. So I would still call my static functions. Get coins with value, but no, not this one. Get coins with value. EFL static functions. Oh, and no, this is all I need. So this is all the coins that I need to represent this value. And then I have to figure out which coins to add and which ones to remove. Where did I do that? Is it get coin difference? Yeah, this is this function. So we have our available coins and we have a target value. So this one, um, hmm, get coins with value. We would call this from our, yeah, we can't call this from the static function. Hmm. Right. How do we do this? This we already have. Look at the value in coins. We need to do this, which I would also like to do in C++, I believe. So we need another function that says, oh, I opened the wrong thing. I need my coins here. Get coin difference. Yeah. And we pass in values and points. So this is the values that we right, available coins and we need the available coins and target value. I think I only want to work with the values in here. This is not great. This also doesn't really work the way I would like it to. Okay, so let's see. We would do that like available points just represented by the integer value, and we have a target value. No, we don't even need the target value. I just need the coins that I need in total. So this would also be int 32 needed points. And then I have to return two things. How do I do that? How do I make multiple outputs for my C++ function? Um, let's see. Blueprint functions. plus multiple outputs. How to define a function with multiple returns. Blueprint functions with multiple return values are actually just C++ reference parameters to determine what the return values are. For instance, void foo const. Since the reference is constant of function, therefore cannot modify it, blueprint will treat it as an int parameter. Okay. Since the reference is not const, you can modify it in the function, so blueprint assumes that that is the intent and treats it as an out. Continuing from there, you can have multiple const reference params. All of these mutable params will be treated as out by blueprint. Is it? Let's see. We call too many things. Blueprint functions. Where are you here? So this is my one returned value right there. Right there. And it doesn't treat any of these as out. So I would think, let's make a very small example again. I want to comment all of this. Why are you using these comments? I hate everything about this. So we do a static void test const in param. This is in 32, and then I don't use a modifier and just say reference parameters. So I would have to say int 32 and out param. So like this. And then we do this. And yeah, I don't have to do anything in here. Okay, let's see if that works. Hmm. I know I'm repeating myself, but these compilation times. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what I would do differently about the blueprints. I mean, they are definitely useful, but with more complex logic, it's just trash. The fact that every function has its own tab so inconvenient data functions. Yeah, okay. So works as advertised. Okay, so that is good to know. So then we do a void. So let's say this is available values and this is needed values. Both of these are const. And then we return oh wait, this is not const. And values to remove and values to add. We don't need this. Copy all of this to here, and we need to do that. So, and the functionality behind that. For all the coins that we need. Can I do a for each or the journey? Can do a for each. Oh, let's do a for loop. Int 32 I equals 0. I smaller than needed values. Dot num and I plus plus. Or int j equals 0, j smaller than the available coins, available values, j plus plus. Oh yeah, this needs dot num. So these are already instantiated, I want to say. So values to remove, values to add. I need to say needed values, available values. So uh, when I have a value that's already in here, then this doesn't have to do anything. Wait, how did I do this? I iterate over all the coins that I need, the target value. Needed values. And then I iterate over all the coins. I set the coins to remove to the available coins. So first I say that I want to remove everything. So I guess what I do is for in 32 value in available values to remove at value. And then when I have for each for each for each thing that I want to remove, values to remove. If this is the same as the one that I need, then I remove this from the add coins. I can't even figure out what I was doing here. Maybe I'd be better off just doing this from the beginning. So we have coins that we already put down and coins that we need. And we need to remove stuff from available coins and we need to add stuff to available coins. So when we have when a needed coin is in the available coins, then we keep that. Otherwise, we remove it. So needed values, available values. If needed values I equals available values j, then we keep this. So this is keep. And if we come out of here and we didn't say keep, then we want to remove no needed values. Yeah, no, we mark everything that we want to keep. So I do need, maybe let's call this values just to remove, values to add. Do I need another array for this? Maybe I do. Okay. So let's do this. values to keep. Let me say values to keep at available values. Do I even need? Oh no. Available values. Okay. So now we mark everything in the things that we already have that we want to keep. And everything else, everything that is not in here, everything that is in here but is not in here needs to be removed. And everything that is in here that is not in here needs to be added. I feel like there should be an easier way to do this. Um, let's see. I go from the available coins to the needed coins. Oh yeah. If I do this the other way around, needed coins. Needed coins? Oh, needed values. And everything that is here in here that is not in here gets added to the remove pile, values to remove. And then I have to figure out which ones to add. Needed values. I have the values I need. And if they're not in the available values, oh yeah, this is also not entirely correct because I can have multiple values of the same, multiple of the same values. So I would have to remove this. Remove. Remove? No. Available values. I can add things, then I would think that I can also remove something. Yin, num, and available values. Oh, can I not do this because it's a const? Values to remove? Yeah, okay. Hmm, there's a smarter way to do this. Hmm. I don't think so. Because I need these two parameters saying the stuff that I have and the stuff that I need. And then I need to know which ones to remove from this and which one I have to add. So, mm, because I need to add and remove the coins from the table. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I just do everything in here, even the spawning. Hmm. No, I don't want to do the spawning in here. That seems iffy. Because then I have to add more parameters for location and stuff, and that just seems like too much. Hmm. Okay. So I remove. Let's. Can I make? I'll just make a copy of the available values, which I can um, modify. Thing is that I can't not make this const. I mean, I could, but then these are not. Or actually, are they treated as input? Because I think what makes it output is this. Okay, wait, let me do one more test. I need one more test in here. If I make this guy not const, does need this again. Input parameters not a constant. Are you okay with that when I do it like this? Hmm. Okay. He says it's okay. Okay, so they don't have to be const. Okay, good. So mm, this doesn't have to be const. So I can remove what I found. Mm. Mhm. I need to remove at. Yeah. At J. Allow shrinking. Let's set this to no. No shrinking, please. No. Why isn't this just a bool? Oh well. Mm, I guess this is more readable than a true or false. Okay, so now we remove everything that we found. Um, Available values, needed values. This shouldn't go into values to remove. So we remove everything that we need from the available values. So in the end, this is only what we have to remove. So, what was the name? Values to remove this available values. And we also remove, oh wait, first we have to fix the index. Remove at I is for available values, J is for needed values. Does it even allow me to do that? I think not. Hmm. At least in C sharp, you can't modify the thing that you're iterating through. The needed values, we would also remove this. Remove at J. E allow shrinking. No. And then what's left in the needed values is things we need to add. So values to add is needed values. Yeah. And then that's that. But I think this is probably gonna shout at me. So I do need to copy. So okay, so yeah, so we do for int 32 value in available values to remove. We add everything, and then that's where we remove stuff. So first we mark everything as remove. Then we go through everything that we have available. And if it's needed, then we unmark it from remove. Shit, this also doesn't work because then the I is not. Yeah, I think I need a values to remove. Find. This is what I did in the blueprint as well. Find me this in 32 index. Okay, so this should be it. Available values. Yeah. And then we also have to break out of this. And yeah, then the values we have to add is what's still in the needed values. Okay, okay, that should be it. Okay, so that should be all we need. And then put this over here somewhere. In here. We want to get the coins with a value. Now I only accept integers. So let's see. I would also need to return integers from here. Values. Yeah, let's not do classes in here. Let's just say this is possible values, and then this can be const, this can be const, and we just return. Let's also do this like that. We say this is needed values. And this our new parameters. Yep. Bitcoins with value, target value. Oh, yeah. Semicolon. Result. We don't need this. Needed values. We go through all possible values. Possible values. Needed values. We add possible values. I. And that's all we need. Remainders target value. We go through all possible values. And we calculate how many we need. Then we add that many to the needed values. Yeah, okay. So this should still be fine. And then I guess we could make another function that is just both combined essentially. So we say get coins call this get adjusted points. We have a target value, we have possible values. And we have these as out parameters. Then we call get coins with value, target value, possible values. How do I call this? Is it this? No. Oh yeah, because this is static, so I have to call it like this. Points. Or do I? Hmm? Oh, I think it has to be below. No. Hmm? Don't tell me I can't call other static functions. That would again be very stupid. Other functions. Hmm. What? Why can't I do this? Can I call? How can I call other static functions? Within my C++ class. Mhm. Mhm. This doesn't work. Eh? Eh? Mhm. It's not marked as static? No, it is? Or does it? Hmm? Do I need the static? No. Or is it just Visual Studio that's being stupid? Um, I also need this. Wait. First, I have to declare this like so, and then I need this, I think. No, at the end. Hmm. Or just like this. Maybe. Let's see. See what Unreal has to say. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Ein symbol of private member. Ah, but it's not private. Wait. Do I have to? Oh, these are not marked as public? So is that the problem? Ah, yeah, that seems to be the problem. Okay. So we can do this. So we have the needed values here. We also need the available values. Target value. Oh no, wait. Yeah. The values that we have. Yeah, this goes in here. And then I call this with the available values, the needed values. Oh yeah, and I have to declare values to oh no, I don't. They're already in here. Values to remove and values to add. And that should do the whole thing. So we call this function with the coins that we have available and the value that we want, the values that are possible, basically all the coin values that we have, and then we return everything we have to remove from the available values and everything we need to add to this. Okay. That should be okay then. And I also want to delete the other function library that I made to test if I'm allowed. I am not. You can neither rename this nor delete. What? Oh, okay then. These are here forever, I guess. Compile. Let's see the compilers on my side on this. And it doesn't even update the blueprints, which is also a bit of a problem. So when you change something in C++, you have to check all the blueprints if they still work. My project intermediate, blah blah blah. Was modified or is new? Building patch 7 files for live coding module. Unreal. What? Nicht aufgelistet. Public static void. Get adjusted coins. So I think the problem is probably how I pass this. This should be okay, but I'm not sure about this. Do I have to do an and? Something? Does this need to be a pointer and then like that? Ugh, I don't know. Needed values. Kann ich mit Wert Array initialisiert werden? Hm. Google, help me. Um, array. Hmm. This doesn't tell me anything. Static void. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy again. Yeah. Ta-dum. It's amazing that these are never closed, so it's always just, yeah, massive amounts of blocks. Okay, this one worked. And now I should be able to, all of this to create one simple function. Get adjusted coins. Let's put this in here again. So get adjusted points. Get adjusted coins. I need to wrap this because I need the coins asset. My hope is that once I figured out how to do all of this, it won't be as painful anymore. But at this point, it seems very dire. Get values. So this is all the values that we can have. Then I need the target value, which is int. Then we need available values, which we also pass in here. Available values array, and we output values to remove and values to add, like this. No. Get coins with value. Oh yeah, this we don't need anymore. Okay, get adjusted coins. So when we're now wanting to lower the price, get adjusted coin from here. We have a target value here. And we have the available values in the counter. Current customer offer. We need to get the values. And this is for the shop offer. So I'll make a current customer values, which is integer array, and we will have to make a for each here. This first, and go in here. Loop body. We want to get base value, or rather perceived value. Perceived value. Perceived value like this. Then when they're trying to sell something that they're not interested in, they would just set the value to 0. So we have to adjust this method at some point. But that's okay for now. Then we add this in here. And this is our available values. Okay, and once we got all of that, we know what to add and what to remove from here. And we have to map this to the classes and the items. So maybe we don't. Maybe we accept an array of items here. Items. The key item. And then we would do. But then we need this guy. Hmm. Hmm. This is not making me happy. Everything is so inconvenient to do. Like, all I want is this fucking functionality available from like everywhere. That's really all I wanted to do. But there's literally no way to do this in any way that doesn't suck in some way or another. So I'm trying to push through this. So we do this, but we don't do that. Instead, we just get the base value for now. Wait, I can make this create local variable. Douche. Douche. Okay, so this is our values, which we put into here. And then we need to map this to the coins we have. So our output would be VP item. This is what we want to remove. And VP item. Class reference is what we want to add. What we want to add should be relatively easy. Get coins. No, because we would need the indexes of all of that. Hmm. Hmm. All of this is very annoying. Hmm. Hmm. I were to use the class references in here, hmm, I would need another input and another output. Hmm. Hmm. And get everything. Hmm. No, all of this sucks. All of this just sucks. Hmm. Mm, perhaps I could do it with an enum of coin values. That would make things a little bit easier. Hmm. Hmm. No, I don't really feel like continuing. This is all just meh. And I don't know how to make it not meh. None of this feels good in any way. Maybe I'll have to sit on this for a while and digest all the things that I know now. Okay, I'm a quit here for today. I'll see you another time. Bye bye.